Oh, good morning. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tea. I'm your host, the amazing T Street. You know what? That coffee got good to me this morning. Some mornings, y'all, it hit different, and it hit different this morning. It just felt good to me. So I apologize for the long sip of coffee. But this morning, I want to jump in. Today's topic: don't skip the process of celebrating others. Yesterday, some young people blessed my whole life. They gave me a gift. They gave me a coffee mug that had my theme on it, and it said, "Don't skip the process." The other thing that they gave me was this ring of affirmations. That's my love language, y'all. You ain't never got to buy me a present. Affirmations. They gave me this ring, and on the front of the note card, it had a word that they picked that described me. And on the other side, they had to tell why they chose that word and one thing that I have said or done that impacted them. And these are all freshmen from Beechcroft High School. And when I tell you that was one of the best gifts ever, that celebration of me yesterday made me change the whole topic of coffee with tea today. Y'all, it doesn't take big things. It doesn't take $100 gift card. It doesn't take that to celebrate other people. So I'm going to jump right in. The first thing you got to know who you are. If you're going to truly be able to celebrate other people, you got to start off by knowing who you are. Because if you don't know who you are, it's easy to get caught up and not be able or willing to celebrate other people. If we're honest, we live in a culture that celebrates self very well. We celebrate us, y'all. We got selfies. We self promote. We talk about our personal wins, winning. But one of the most powerful and underrated leadership skills is the ability to genuinely celebrate someone else's success. Celebrating others isn't accidental, it's a process. And when you learn that process, we build stronger communities, healthier relationships, and deeper joy. Can I tell you the reason I celebrate people? It gives me great joy when I get to celebrate people in my life who are doing great things. Good morning, Deaconess Rhonda, who are doing great things. When I tell you, I love to see other people, especially people that I'm connected to, win. But in order to do that, you got to know who you are. You got to know you because otherwise, jealousy can easily seep in if you don't know who you are. And so the first step is knowing who you are. You can't celebrate others well if you're insecure about yourself. Celebrating others begins with knowing who you are and being at peace with your own journey. My journey ain't your journey. Your blues ain't my blues. When we're unsure of our value, someone else's success feels like competition. That's why it's sometimes hard to celebrate other people. If you find yourself in a place and you're having a hard time genuinely from your heart celebrating other people, take a look at you. Is there something in you that you don't know about the greatness that's in you? I play this song for my kids all the time. Don't forget who you are. But when you're secure with yourself, their win doesn't threaten you. It inspires you. When my friends are winning, y'all, I'm like, ooh, I'm so dope. My friends are dope. Everybody who's in my circle is so dope. I tell kids all the time, my circle is dope, just like me. My circle is dope, just like me. Secure people understand that their timeline, someone else's timeline is just that. It's their timeline. Their purpose is unique, just like your purpose is unique. Someone else's blessing doesn't cancel my blessings, y'all. It is okay. Me shining your star does not diminish the shine on mine. Because guess what? There can be more than one star in the sky. Good morning, Miss Brown. So I came by to tell somebody today the first thing you got to do is you got to know who you are. The second step to celebrating others, choose support over shade. Y'all know what shade is? Backhanded compliments. Let's be honest, sometimes it's hard to celebrate when you're still working and when you're still waiting. It's hard to celebrate people who are in retirement when you got to get up and go to work every day. When you're still waiting on God to send you a husband, it's hard when everybody else is celebrating they got their man, they got their ring, sometimes it's hard. And so when we're in that place of hard, jealousy starts to creep in. And can I tell you that jealousy shrinks relationships, but joy strengthens them. Choosing to celebrate others rewires your heart away from comparison and towards gratitude. I'm grateful for the things I have. I don't have the things that some other people have, but I also have some things that they don't have. When you celebrate other people, you're training your heart to be generous, not just generous monetarily or materialistically. Your heart beating big for other people is a generosity of spirit, y'all. You shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Because guess what? If God did it for them, He can do it for you. You become someone people feel safe to win around. I didn't realize years ago. I thought that people really were like me. And I really do genuinely celebrate people who are in my life. And I realized that there were some people who were connected to me who didn't really want to see me win. And it broke my heart. Real talk, y'all. It was one of the greatest betrayals I've ever known. Was realizing that who I am is not who other people are, that everybody doesn't truly want to see everybody else win. And it was heartbreaking for me. The third step, show up in action, not just applause. Y'all, it's great to say, "Oh, I'm so proud of you." It's another thing to show that you're so proud of someone. True celebration, y'all, it's not passive. It's participatory. It's not just liking the post. It's showing up to the event where they're getting the award. It's not just saying congratulations. It's saying, how can I support you? Celebration looks like giving credit publicly. I tell people all the time, y'all, I didn't get to where I am by myself. I shout people out all the time. Yesterday, two people showed up for me to bless some kids. I put it on Facebook. Two people literally showed up. I came back last night and said, hey, I got to give public credit to the people who showed up in when I made a clarion call for help to bless some young people. Can I tell you, speaking well of people when they're not in the room is one of the ways that you celebrate other people. Supporting someone's vision, even when you don't get anything from it. I tell people all the time, I love to celebrate good speakers. I call out all the good speakers. Y'all, one of the dopest speakers that I know is a woman named Caroline Bennett. She goes by Caroline Inspires. When I tell y'all, every time she opened her mouth, whether it's to sing, to do spoken word, or to speak, she blesses my whole soul. Can I tell you, me promoting Caroline doesn't take anything away from T. I love celebrating other people's wins. And can I tell you, it does something to my heart posture when I'm able to genuinely celebrate. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Lori. When you're able to genuinely celebrate other people. And I promise you, you don't lose anything in the process. The process of celebrating others with a genuine spirit is first knowing who you are. Because if you know who you are, you know that it's okay to shine other people's stars because it doesn't diminish the shine on yours. Choose to be supportive of people, y'all. You don't have to throw shade at other people because they're succeeding. Because guess what? You're going to have a day as well where you're going to want people to support you. And you don't want to be the person who throws shade from the side and pretends like it's support. And finally, don't just applaud for people, show up for people. One of the greatest ways that you can show people that you support them is by showing up for them. Now, I can't show up for everything. And sometimes my show up is different. I had a kid in the cotillion this past week, and I was originally going to go, and it was the Sunday that after it snowed so bad, I wasn't going out on those roads. I gave my ticket to someone else, but I had already purchased it, and I paid for an ad for her because I want her to know how dope she really, really is. Showing up for people that you love is one other way that you can support them. I'm the amazing T Street, but can I just be genuinely true with y'all? There's nothing amazing in me. It's not in each and every one of you because we were all made to manifest the glory of God. So go today and celebrate other people. It'll make your holiday season so much better. Have an amazing day.